Hello everybody, welcome back to another Adobe Photoshop CC 2021 tutorial. In this one, I'm going to show you how to take an image and make it into a caricature, just like you're seeing here. I've extended his face, I've increased the size of his nose. As you can see here, it's a little wonky looking, but I've got the underlying image right here. This is the original image. This is a Pexels image. It's just a stock image. And then I've gone ahead and I've made it into a caricature, but I've done it using only one tool, and that is the split warp tool. There are multiple ways to make caricatures. I'm just going to delete this because I'm going to start from scratch. You can use a liquefied tool, you can use other warps, but I'm going to show you how to use the split warp tool and get some very, very granular caricature action. All right, let's go. The first step here, we've got an image loaded in, just like I've done here, if you're following along. The second step, take that image, drag and drop it on that plus icon at the bottom right. We've got a duplicate layer now, and let's work on the top layer. So make sure you're selected on top layer. You're going to go up to the top here, go to Edit. We're going to go to Transform, and we're going to go to Warp. You will see here the split warp functionality is grayed out. You actually got to hit Warp like I just did there, and that gives you standard warp ability, so you can like pull on an edge or something like that, but it doesn't. It's not good for caricature. You actually have to go to Edit, Transform, Warp, and then you got to go to Edit, Transform, Split Warp. Yeah, crazy, I know. So in this one, I'm going to show you how to split warp horizontally and vertically. You can also do crosswise, but I like horizontally and vertically. It's a little bit more of my style. So I'm going to go with the horizontal warps first, left-clicking on that, and you're going to see that I've got a line. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let's say I'm going to section off his forehead. I'm going to drop it there. I'm going to left-click. Now I'm going to hold down the Alt key, or the Option key if you're on a Mac. Okay, well, let me do it right here. I'm going to left-click, and now I'm holding down the Alt or the Option key, pardon me, and I'm going to pull down a second line that's going to go right to the bottom of his nose, and then I'm going to pull down a third line that's going to go right under his chin. And I got those by holding down the Alt or the Option key. You can also do it multiple times by going Edit, Transform, Warp, Split Warp, Split Warp, Split Warp. But I did it the fast way. Now I'm going to go to Edit Warp, Split Warp vertically. I'm going to create some vertical split warps. We've got one right down the center. I'm going to create another one right here at the edge of his head. I'm going to left click on it, and then I'm going to hold down the Alt or the Option key. Well, let me left click on it first, left clicking, and then I'm going to hold down the Alt or the Option key, and I'm going to pull another one out to right about here on his edge of his ear. So you'll see here we've got a whole bunch of vertical and horizontal split warps, and if you ever want to add more, just go to Edit, Transform, Warp, and then select which one you want, horizontal, vertical. Okay, you're following along with me, hopefully. Now, you're going to see here all of these different points. Now I'm going to show you how I did it. I want to increase the size of his forehead. So let's go ahead and make it big like this. Again, we're just doing caricature work. So we've got big eyes, big forehead. We're going to widen his head out like this. And again, you can do it whatever your caricature is going to look like. Totally up to you. I'm going to pull his nose down and his eyes down, something like that. And let's go with a really long billy goat chin. Okay, cool. I'm liking this. Maybe, let's see here. What else do I like? Do I want to do any work on that? No, maybe not. Let's go ahead and pull out the top of his head a little so it's a little wider up top there. So he's got quite a thick melon. Pull his nose down a little more. What do you think? Yeah, you liking that? I'm liking that. Pull his nose down a little more. And also keep in mind that when you click on one of these points, there are also handles that you can pull, like you can distort and wobble the handles depending on what you're looking to do. But this is the gist of split warping. And by just doing that and adding in some horizontal and vertical lines, we've gone, and I'm going to click out of it, and let's see what it looks like. This is the caricature, and it takes a few seconds to load. This is an example, and this is the image. And we made that caricature in a minute or two, guys. So please, let me know if there's any videos you want to see. I hope this tutorial helped you. Be back soon with some more content. Thanks for watching.